Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Following the interest that has been generated by the proposed nationwide protest against hunger and starvation, there is a lot of allegations flying around on who are those behind it. And one of those that are fingered as being behind it, as have been preached in some religious places like some mosques and by some Yoruba leaders, is that it was being sponsored by the Igbos. Now, that allegation has also generated a lot of interest in the sense that the hunger and starvation in Nigeria that is at the root of the quest to protest by those who want to protest, is it that it's affecting only people of Igbo extraction, or is affecting the whole Nigeria? And to give an understanding to this, and to show that from the available research data that the Igbos or people of Southeast do not even have any incentive to participate in the protest if the protest is largely about poverty and hunger and starvation in Nigeria, based on a research that was published in 2023 showing the level of poverty across the zones. And we are doing this to show that, let us now see the zone that has the biggest incentive or the highest incentive to protest. We are going to look at a research that was done and published in 2023 on the level of poverty and starvation in Nigeria, so that we will now know the zone that if there is a protest, it is to their own benefit far more than any other zone in Nigeria. And we're going to see it based on that research. And in fact, the research showed that the Southeast has the lowest poverty ratio in Nigeria, while the Northeast has the highest poverty ratio in Nigeria. But we're going to look at the whole details, break it down zone by zone. We know we have to see geopolitical zone, so that you'll now be able to know if really hunger is biting Nigerians truly, those who are likely to be interested in protesting because they have more motive to protest than others. Now, before I go further on that, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, this channel will show you what the mainstream media may not show you. And we give you verifiable data that you can go and verify. That's why you look at our wall, look at the wall of my screen. I put sources that you can go and confirm whether what I'm telling you from this channel is true or not. So we like to give you the truth that is verifiable. And also, let me also say that I am an author. I publish books. Some of the books I have written there on the screen there. Just type my name and the title of the books you're seeing on your screen. It will lead you to Amazon, my Amazon page, where you can order any of these books in any format you want. If you want it in ebook, it's available. Amazon will sell it to you. If you want it in paperback, Amazon will give it to you. If you want it in hardcover, they will give it to you. All the books you are seeing on my wall, bearing my names, go to Amazon. I usually put the link, but even if I don't put any link, Just type the title of the book with my name. It will send you to Amazon where you can get these books. And I can tell you for free that when you pick those books, you'll be glad you did. Thank you, and let us go to the issue at stake about the distribution of poverty in Nigeria to see who has the most incentive to protest across these geopolitical zones in Nigeria. Now, let's go. Now, data on poverty prevalence in Nigeria by StatiSense released in September last year, 2023, show that Southeast has the lowest poverty ratio in Nigeria, while Northeast is the worst. Southeast has the lowest poverty ratio and Northeast is the worst. That's the conclusion of this research. The research report indicated that Southeast has 10% poverty index, while Northeast has 66.9% poverty index. Let me take it again. Southeast has only 10% poverty index, while Northeast has 66.9% poverty index. Also, Southeast scored 67.8% household population of the rich class. Southeast scored 67.8% household population of the rich class and 21.6% of the middle class. That's the position of Southeast. They are number one in terms of least, in terms of zone with the least poverty, and in terms of this, the zone with highest number of households with rich class, they are number one. They're also number one in middle class. Now let's go to the next region according to this report, this research by StatiSense. StatiSense is a statistical company. Next to the region is the Southwest, which has 17.7% poverty. 17.7% poverty. 52.2% middle class household. 15.2% middle class household. And 67.3% rich. 67.3% rich. Following Southwest is South-South. South-South was the next in the rating, is the region with the third best performance in terms of poverty reduction, wealth, riches, and middle class. It gave a clear, this according to the researchers, it gave a clear indicator that the southern part of Nigeria is well off, as South-South has 24.3% poverty, 25.3% middle class, and 59.4% upper to rich class households. Following the South-South is the North-Central. The North-Central came fourth. This region pulled 45.3% poverty indicator, 22.3% middle class households, and 32.5% upper class household. Upper class household, that's rich household. They have 32.5% of rich household. That's North Central Nigeria. Now Northwest came fifth. Northwest came fifth with 22.9% rich class. 18.7% middle class household, and 58.3% 53.3% poverty class, 58.3% poverty class. That's Northwest. They have 58.3% poverty class. So they are following Northeast in terms of poverty in Nigeria. Because, as I said earlier on, the Northeast is the most poverty-stricken part of the country, followed by the Northwest from this research we are looking at by the StatiSense. So the Northwest is fifth and trails with Northeast, which had 12.9% rich household and 20.3% middle class household, and a crushing poverty index of 66.9%. So the poverty rate in Northeast is 66.9%, while that of Northwest is 58.3%. Now that shows you exactly that if there is any zone that need protest, if the protest they are talking about is about poverty caused by the twin policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the removal of the fuel subsidy and the flotation of the naira, which has made price of essential commodities to skyrocket with food inflation rate over 40%. Naira is changing for over 1,500 naira to the dollar. If that hardship is the thing that is generating this protest, and this protest is about bad governance and poverty, I can tell you for free that Northeast and Northwest and North Central have more incentive to protest than the Southeast, that some of the leaders in the Southwest and North and part of the North are blaming for the protest. Because from all indication, poverty is least in the Southeast. So there is little incentive to protest in that part of the country. So to say that it is the Southeast or the Igbos are instigating the protest, that's fallacy of the highest order. It's not based on any substance. It's not based on any fact. I have presented to you factual reasons why the protests are emanating or will emanate from the North, and those in the South who felt concerned about it. Because if it comes to zonal poverty, Southeast has the least poverty, so they have the least incentive to risk their life to go and protest and possibly be killed by security agents. And of course, you know, even before his death, the late President General of Igbo, in a previous protest, said that Southeast people should not participate. It shows that Southeast has no incentive, no motive to participate more than any other person in terms of the nationwide protest that is being proposed. Now let us even look further, state by state, on the level of poverty in Nigeria. Now we look at the zonal aspect. In terms of state by state, on state household, according to this research report by the StatiSense, I put the link to on this screen. You can Google it, go and check it out. It's not a hidden document. It's not covered by the Secret Act, whereby they say, oh, only those in government can see it. You have access to it. Go and look at the data. Now, on state household rich ratings, the research ranked Lagos as the state with the highest rich household. Lagos has the highest rich household with 71.9%. Anambra came second with 61.4%. Federal Capital Territory Abuja came third with 42.7%, followed by Edo and Enugu State with 42.0% and 39.7% respectively. Now, let us also look at the poorest state. The 5 poorest states are, according to the report, according to this research, the 5 poorest states are Jigawa, 57.5% poverty. Yobe, 54.6% poverty. Sokoto, 47.5% poverty. Bauchi and Kebbi as the next with 46.1% poverty and 44.3% poverty respectively. Now all these states are domiciled in Northeast and Northwest. Now the research went on to tell us that apart from Abia State, the rest of the Southeast states came in the top 10 richest household states. Let me take it again. Apart from Abia State, the rest of the Southeast states came in the top 10 richest household states, with Ebonyi at number 7 spot with 34.7% rich households, and Imo at number 6 with 38.5% rich households. So you can see from the available data based on figures, and data don't lie, so that Southeast has the richest households in Nigeria. So if we are talking about poverty, the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that created the current poverty that is alleged to have instigated the quest for protest does not hurt Southeast more than any other part of Nigeria, for them to be the ones sponsoring protest, or for them to be the ones that needed protest more than ever. I can even tell you for free, Southeast will not even want, Southeast people who are basically businessmen will not even want any protest. It will disrupt their business. And even their business will be at threat, because I know when the protests pass the stage of being peaceful and is hijacked, as often does in Nigeria, where government officials, government security agents will connive and turn a peaceful protest into a violent protest, like what happened during the SARS, both in Abuja and in Lagos. The victims are mostly people of Southeast extraction who have businesses along major streets across Nigeria. They are the ones that will eventually pay the price for any violence that will erupt from this proposed protest. I can tell you that for free, because they are the ones owning businesses and shops in prime locations across major cities in Nigeria. If it gets out of hand, they will pay the price for it. So they don't really have any motive, any need for such a protest, because it will hurt them most in terms of when it gets out of hand and it is hijacked. Their businesses will pay the price. That's my take on this matter. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.